What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are headed to Shadyside Dragway. Finally, we're taking old Casper here. Micah is taking the wagon, which you've already seen. Hopefully we're gonna have a good day today. Well, we're on our way to Shadyside Dragway, and look, we got rain. I mean, can't say that I don't drive this truck. I'm not scared to drive it. We still have probably about 45 minutes to an hour to go, so truck's driving good. We're turning 3,800 RPMs going down the interstate. Yeah, fun stuff. Well, we finally made it to Shadyside Dragway. We got here and didn't even have time to cool the truck down, and then they called us straight to the lane. So this thing came straight from the highway to the staging lanes and made a pass. I'll put a picture of the time slip in because I'm not scared. It is what it is. So now we're going into first round of eliminations for foot brake. I'm just going to guess at it since I only had one hit. We'll see what happens. I mean, we getting ready to go up for first round. Worst thing happened, I get put out and drive it back home. That's another thing. We just drove this thing about an hour and 20 minutes, give or take, about an hour. Up here, straight into the lanes. Doing my own drag and drive. So, while we got a little bit of downtime, I want to talk to you a little bit about some things you need to do before you go to the drag strip. If you notice on Facebook, I put a picture. I had the truck over at Micah's shop. We were working on the wagon there and working on this thing, but One thing that I'm pretty particular about is getting the vehicle up in the air, checking the drive shaft bolts, checking the U-bolts for the rear end, all of the important things that can go majorly wrong at the track. And guess what? I found something. So I've been driving this thing around on the street for the past couple weeks. Everything's been fine, right? Well, get it up in the air. The bolt holding the speedometer cable, the little clamp, had come out, and the cable was just basically hanging in there with the O-ring. So if I would have brought this truck to the track and that cable come out, and under the G-force of the launch, all of that transmission fluid would have went out and possibly underneath my rear tires, and then it would have been a bad day. So just remember, when you go to the track, before you leave the house, double check all of your stuff. Even make sure that the wheels are actually torqued. That's something else that I'm particular about. I don't just tighten down wheels until they're tight. I actually torque them because I want to know that they're going to stay on the truck. Definitely. Well, Casper claimed its first victim. I run the old wagon here. I think Micah let me win. I don't know, but it is what it is. I love this car. Look at that. People ask me which am I more proud of, mixed up boss or that. My answer is always going to be that, because the things that we've done with that motor combination have been unreal over the years. And I'm glad that Micah's continuing on. Even though we're going to Godzilla power for blue, the 2-valve still has to live on, don't it?
It is. That's going to be Joseph's race car, wherever he lives.
There's Joseph right there. That's Micah's oldest son.
Teaching him the ropes.
That's right. Man, I love that car.
He's moving on up. About 10 flat. Oh, a little bit. He's going to have to get his brother to put a jug on that thing. Gonna get chased down. About the bottom, 4 10 down 6 8.
Well, did you have fun?
I did. So, I didn't win any rounds, but we made some passes for free.
Yeah, we were first round ducks, but that's all right. We had fun.
That's right.
So the wagon run good.
Well, it didn't the first time, but it did the second time.
Yeah, it went a 656 after we changed the plugs, and which is pretty good because, like, what in the blue car we had a 6.0 tune up in it, something like that.
590
Yeah, so and that car's what, probably 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah, at least 500 pounds heavier. Maybe
So the math adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe, do you have a good time?
Yeah.
He is my official air checker guy today. This was the first for all of y'all, right? Shady side?
Shady side. I love the pits.
Yeah, it makes you walk, don't it?
Pits are mountainside.
Get your workout, that's for sure.
Yeah, the pits are all uphill. So if you go down there to watch a race, you have to walk back. You get your exercise. I'm glad y'all came up.
Yes, sir. MM&M.
Yep. Tell them about your channel.
Mopars, Mustangs, and minivans, excuse me. I work on my 1971 Dodge Dart. We got a 87 or a 88 Ram 50 we're working on from Japan, you know, import
Yeah.
stuff. And, you know, of course, the raggedy old little tow truck minivan we use.
This is, of course, Colleen Tebow. That's right.
Yeah, my
Damien?
name's Damien. Yep.
What's your name?
Ken Hine.
Yeah, Ken Hine, that's right.
Ken Hine 2 on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm just getting started, so there's nothing up there yet.
So go check him out. And that's, of course, the John Wilburn.
I'm the bad luck charm for Andy.
Well, hey, it didn't kick a rod out this
I
time.
think we're fixing that because first pass out, I think we fixed the jinx.
So normally, if I came to the drag strip and I got put out first round, I'd be feeling a certain kind of way about that, but not today. This has been the first weather that we've been able to get up here on a Sunday, and they had a huge foot brake race. It was free entry. Decided to use it as a test and tune for Casper and for the wagon, and come up here with my friends, hang out, and Casper delivered the goods on that first pass. I mean, you know, I'm not complaining at all. I've got something to work on now as far as ET wise, but if you're into comparing quarter mile to eighth mile times, that's a 10-second quarter mile pass, and all day long. But the cool part, I'm kind of shocked about this. We filled up before we left Micah's, and it had, I don't know if you can see it, but it still has a half a tank. So I drove it up here, made 2 passes, and didn't even have to put gas in it. So that's a good sign. Did pull the plugs out of it because on that second run, it was running horrible. Sounded like it was loading up or something's going on with the ignition. I was having to power brake it pretty much just to keep it running going into the beams, and then as soon as I matted the throttle on that second pass, it just died, and then it come back to life. So, you know, this thing is still work in progress, but the main thing is we made it out here, got down the track, did not break anything. The C4 Dynamic Racing C4 held up good. We're going to head back towards Gaston County. So until next time, this is Andy, John Wilburn, and the whole crew over there, Micah. We'll catch you later.